Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my frustration. I mean channel. Seth and I have been trying to get hooked up now for almost an hour, and I've had really weird mod problems with this map not showing up on Seth's computer. Even though we have the exact same file, we've copied it back and forth, and it won't show up on his computer. So he's copying the files over again one more time. We deleted all the mods off of his computer, and we'll be trying that in a little bit. But in the meanwhile, I've got a ton of plowing to do. I'm actually going to hire a worker using the other tractor and set him to work over on this side, and then I'll move over to the other side and start working that side, because otherwise this is going to take me like a year and a half, and I don't know when Seth is going to come in. And if he comes in, as per usual, he will probably just run around in circles and cut trees down. So you said not true. Oh, totally true. John, you're silly. John told you that he was playing Minecraft. Why'd you smack yourself in the head, John? Did you die?
He said, yeah, I know he does. He goes.
I know he went. No, when he dies, he'll do it. Oh! He does the face rub, like the smear of your face. That's pretty funny, John. Probably from me. At least he's not swearing when it happens. Beep.
Oh, Mater.
Beep. John, why don't you join us? You're too busy playing Minecraft? Yeah. Seth, if you don't want to play, why don't you let Evelyn or Violet play?
I'm gonna play with you.
You are?
Yes.
That's Soup. He's a real soupy man, doing what a soupy can. Alright, let's find the warrior and get him started here.
I'm not a soupy butt.
Soupy butt?
Of course she said she's a soup butt. I'm not a soup butt.
Ooh, a lady took over. Hello. Are you single? No, never mind. She has a babushka. She's the girl with the red top. No, I don't. Who are you talking about? Oh, on Farm Sim? Oh, no, we're not going there. Stop. Stop right now. We're done. Violet. Seth. Bad boy. Do 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 do. Like the Pig Panther. So they did release a version of this map without the ditches. Uh-oh. What's the matter, Seth? What?
Just to keep it secret.
Okay, hold on, folks.
And don't tell her. You don't know.
I did know.
Don't pretend you know.
Don't know what? What are you talking about? Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. Alright, stop. 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 Everybody stop. Missed a spot. Dang it. I have to go back. I'm just leaving it. Evelyn's, she's not going to kill Seth. She might punch him around a little bit. Is that downloading, Seth? Are you going to actually look? See, he's never going to come on here. I told you. Nobody wants to play tonight. I wanted to do a family farm thing, but we're going to run this farm tonight anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do Sosnovka again. I think I'm getting to the point where I have too many farms, but I know people like the solo play farms. And they also, it depends. Some people really like the B-Dog, Kyle, myself lineup. Some people like just the solo farm. Some people like when I play with my kids. So I try to do all of them. The downside is, you know, I don't have like a million years to get everything done every week, you know, so sometimes it takes like a week or two. The series disappears for a week and then it'll come back. As long as you guys are patient with me, I should be able to get everybody what they want. I did see that there was a YouTuber named Tebbers, or I don't know, like some silly name, that quit doing YouTube. And I thought, what is this all about? Like, did he rage quit? Or, you know, one of my viewers had said, hey, Tebbers quit. And I'm like, who's that? I'm a content creator, not a content watcher. I don't spend a lot of time watching other people's videos unless I'm reviewing something. So if I want to see if a product's good or not, sometimes I'll check out other people's channels to see that. Or, you know, I don't know. But anyway, I don't watch other people play the farm sim because I have enough going on. So I barely have enough time to record my own farm sim stuff going on. What?
Not 1 minute.
Okay. But anyway, this Tebbers guy, I guess he just got burned out. He's working, I guess, 60 or 70 hours a week. And just ran out of time. I can't imagine, you know, my workload is definitely reduced this year because I started paying Ryan to do the wedding edits. And I won't be doing weddings next year aside from video. So I don't have, like, what?
This game was based on Mario Galaxy, Yoshi's Island, and
Okay, so over the last 10 years, I've had like a 60 to 80%, not 60 to 80 hour work week. But the last 2 years, it's reduced somewhat. And now that, you know, some of my expenses have gone down, and then also, amazingly, I don't know how that happened, but I reduced some things like healthcare and stuff. I was able to get reduced. I'm able to skip a little, you know, not do the weddings and work a little bit less, which means I have more time to do YouTube. Part of the reason I can do the YouTube is that when you guys give donations, and then also just if you guys watch the ads. I know everybody hates advertisements, but it really helps my channel when you guys sit there and watch through those ads, because I get paid by how many ads are viewed. So it's not by views or anything like that, but when people watch videos on my channel or ads on my channel, I make money. So that allows me to put more time into YouTube. A lot of my viewers are pretty good about that. I know if you use ad blocker or whatever, I'm not going to tell you not to use ad blocker. I hate when people are like, don't use ad blocker, you can't watch my content if you do. No, I'm not like that, but it does help if you guys watch ads when you watch my channel, because that allows me to get paid. So anyway, my whole point is, you know, obviously he wasn't making enough from YouTube. Now, I bet you he'll be back, you know, but that's to me it's worth it, because I'm making, I want to say, probably a fifth of my income comes in each month from YouTube, and it's my fun money. It's the only way that I ever have fun money, because everything else goes to, you know, raising my kids and buying groceries and paying bills and, you know, all that money. And so a lot of times in the winter, the money from YouTube also goes towards that. So, but during the summer when things are better and I have a lot of business going on for my photography business, I'm able to take that YouTube money and have fun with it. And that's something that I've never, ever had in my entire life. So I really didn't ever have fun money. So it's been a nice time for me to be able to have that and go, oh gosh, you know, I broke a guitar string. Well, now I can go buy a new pack of strings, because, you know, it's like I didn't have the 18 bucks before to buy them. Well, now I got 18 bucks to go buy a set of strings, or say a new tank comes out on World Tanks, I can grab that. New DLCs. That's what I use that money for. And then I also use it for giveaways. But anyway, I don't understand why he wasn't, because I mean, he's got like 50,000 subs. I'm just about to hit 20, and I'm making, you know, a decent amount of money every month. It's not tons, but it's a you know, a couple $100, and sometimes it's even more. Like at Christmas time, it went way up. Now it'll go down again at the beginning of this year, because we don't advertisers don't really pay for airspace during the beginning of a new year. So it'll start to go up as Valentine's Day approaches, and then by early summer we should be back up to full capacity. But if he has over double how many subscribers I have, how can the guy not be making at least several $1,000s a month, you know? And that's interesting to me, like he was willing to give that up. But you know, his career obviously is, you know, one that requires him to work 60 to 70 hours a week. And I think he also edited his videos more than I do. I'm pretty bad about editing. Those of you that have been around my channel, you know, once in a while I'll get somebody comment and say, hey, can't you just make your videos a little bit shorter? No. Because I don't edit. I mean, I just basically record straight up, and then, yeah, I play the games, and then I throw them up on YouTube, and yeah, I mean, I chop them up into 45-minute segments, but I don't sit there and like edit all this content out. If somebody swears, I try to edit it out. Like if I'm playing multiplayer and one of the multiplayers says a bad word or something, I try to clear that out. But I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I miss. And you know, in all honesty, I say bad words sometimes. And I cut those out too. But in general, I try to keep it very clean, and so that gets edited. But in general, I don't need to do a whole lot of editing. But I don't also cut out like this. I could cut the plowing down. If I do it, I have to do it real time. So like I have to say right now, hey, I'm going to cut this out, and I quit recording and I pick it up again. I don't go back and go through the content and say, okay, I yawned here, or I coughed there, and I'm going to cut that out, or this part was boring, so I'm going to shorten that. I just don't have time to do that. Now, things that would change, if I ever got to the point with YouTube, and I think the magic number, right now I've got 20,000 subs, and I'm making enough money to do about, like I said, a fifth or a sixth of what I need a month. So if I had 100,000 subs, I might be at a place where I could consider quitting doing any other work and doing this full time. And at that point, you would see some changes in that I would be doing more editing, definitely more gameplay, probably more multiplayer, and definitely spreading out to more games. Like right now, I primarily do the Farm Sim and World of Tanks. And then I feature other games, like we played Death Road for Canada a little bit. Unfortunately, I had some issues with a bunch of recording I did with Seth, and I lost hours of content on that one. But it's because they updated the game and it changed the volume level, and you couldn't even hear what we were saying. But things like My Summer Car, it's not going to be a series that I run forever, but I'm going to finish the game. Half-Life I need to finish. I don't think I'm going to do Skyrim anymore. I really like the Skyrim series, but the game is so old at this point that it doesn't... Yeah, I have to, like Seth said, I think it's probably ready, Seth, if you want to join up. John, do you want to join too? Yeah, no, come on, Seth. Then get off the computer and let Violet play. Because Violet and Evelyn wanted to play. At least see if you can connect, and if you can, then you need to get off. I mean just that. You could probably go play that on the Mac, Seth. Anyway, so... I'd like to. One of the reasons why Half-Life was a risk, and it pays off as well as I assumed it would. I'm getting like 100 views a video on Half-Life, maybe 200. That's not very good. It's not really worth the time that I put into it. So when I pop a Farm Sim video up, within a couple days I've got 2,000 views on it. Sometimes less, but usually right around there. That's worth it to me. That means I'm making money, and I'm getting my return on the amount of time that I put into the video. When I put a new game up like Half-Life or Skyrim and I'm pulling in 100 views, I know people like it, but the people that watch it like it, but it's just not, I can't continue that series if it doesn't do well. My Summer Car has been doing fairly well. I've been getting 300 to 500 views. Sometimes, I think the first video has like 3,000 or 4,000 views. So, that video is doing well. It's a brand new game. People are talking about it, and that is doing well for my channel. American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, those both do well for my channel. World of Tanks does okay. The only reason why I do it is because I've got a lot of people that have supported me over the years that like World of Tanks. And Black Chicken. I like playing with Black Chicken. He's a great tanker, and it makes it fun. So you know, those are there are reasons why I still do World of Tanks that are different than games like Half-Life or Skyrim. So I think for the future, you know, Skyrim is probably going to go away. It's definitely going to. I mean, I haven't recorded Skyrim for almost 6 months, so I'd say at this point it probably is away. And I know some of you will be sad to hear that, but it's just how it is. I have to pick and choose my fights. I've got a bunch of new games that people gave me for Christmas, including Gary's Mod, The Long Dark. Are you serious? What does it say? Well, I don't know. Then there's the game needs to be uninstalled and reinstalled. I don't know what else to do, Seth, but thank you for trying. See if you can see if it works on my laptop.
No, it does. Remember, he joined you.
Well, now we have to redo the mods though, so I don't understand why that's not working, but whatever. It's just being stupid at this point.
So I'm gonna start installing mods. I'm gonna have to start installing mods.
Yeah, I'd like to just see if we can get that computer working, because I'd like to get Goosey on there so she can play.
Don't touch this computer. Don't touch that computer.
Huh, that's really weird. All the computers are working and now one of them is not working for whatever reason. It says the map is not right. It just sucks. I mean, I literally just erased all the files everywhere, copied them off of this computer to my NAS drive, and then up to that computer, and now it's still not working. It's like, what? I deleted it. We deleted the mods off of the computers, and it's just being stupid at this point. So I don't know what's going on or why it's not working, but it was working fine last week, and now all of a sudden it doesn't work. So whatever. It's one of those frustrating bugs with multiplayer with Farm Sim. So, well. I do love this map. I will say, though, it is this. Thankfully, you only have to plow periodically, because this is really a pain in the butt. Now, on a field this size, though, an additional 10% is quite a bit. If you have a little field, the 10%, you know, going from 80,000 to, you know, 88,000 units may not be worth the amount of time it takes to plow the field. But on a huge map like this, well, you know, you have 100. Let's say you have 1 million, you know, liters off of this field. Now you got 1,100,000 plus an additional 100,000 liters. That's a pretty big deal. So I don't know. It seems like it's worth it to plow these bigger fields and get the most yield out of them that you can. But it's definitely a huge task. Like some people doing the calculations, they're saying it may not be worth it. Like, you really, the amount of time and hours you put on the equipment to get that done, it may be more damaging to your equipment and stuff than it is to actually the amount of money that you'll make every third time, you know, because you have to do this every three times you plant. What's the matter, Seth? Did the computer crash? What crashed? I don't know what you guys did to my computer, but I'm starting to get ticked off because that's my work computer, and then you guys started playing on it, and ever since then I've been having all kinds of problems with it. I think you probably just need to not play on that computer anymore, because I really need it for work, not for games. I'm sorry. I know, but that's... Yeah, get rid of the ones you don't play on. What's it doing now? Like, why is it hosed up like that? That's not good. What is that? You restart it. It didn't restart all the way. Something got hung up. Like, it's showing the gigabyte splash screen, right? John, don't do that, please. I wonder if that drive is full or something. Did you guys fill the drive? You need to erase all the games on there that you're not using. And I think you filled my drive up, because that drive is almost full. Maybe that's why it's not working. You have to get rid of what? What? Yeah, just get rid of them off my computer. I mean,
I'm always going to play on the
the downside is I put in that computer. Okay, stop, John. I put a small SSD drive in my studio computer to save money. So it's like 250 gigabytes, and it's always running out of space because the kids keep installing stuff. Originally, it wasn't going to be a problem, but they keep installing things on there. And even on my gaming computer, which I just got last year, both of these computers are less than a year old. I got a SD drive, and that's getting full. Like, this is a 500 gigabyte one, and it's almost full. And I install most of my games on an alternative partition. I don't install them on the main SSD drive, but it's still filling up. So it's just like it's a constant battle to. I think maybe he's having issues because that drive is almost full. I mean, it's a kick butt computer, and that's why they end up trying to use it. But it's killing me. What, Seth? I'm gonna have to re-download my map that I was using yesterday. I forget the name of it. On my when I watch TV map, I have I can't remember. It's the new one that just came out. It's newer than Coldborough. I can't think of the name. It's like, but it's on the mod, the hub, the mod hub, not modhub.us, but the actual mod hub in the game. And I really like the map. I'm pretty impressed with it. Though I'm finding that some of these maps, some of these mod maps that are coming out, have 99 coins. They're missing a coin. And so what I do is hi matey, I love you.
I never want you to leave.
You never want me to leave?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I have to leave for work, but I'm never going to leave you. I'll always be here for you, matey. As long as I'm alive.
Dad, are you so big and nice?
I'm big and nice. He's going to say fat. He said nice. You're big and nice. I am fat. I gained a little bit of weight over the holidays.
Can I do this to Farms from 15?
What?
Farms from 15?
What do you mean? I thought I did already.
No.
Yeah, and delete the mods from the Farm Sim 15 folder, please. Are you putting the mods in the 15 folder, Seth, and not the 17 folder?
No.
Are you sure? Can you double check, please? Because
My games, FS17.
is there an FS15 folder there?
Yeah.
Delete it. I don't use 15 at all anymore, ever. That was a corporate decision. I'm like, delete. Look, we're getting done, though. That guy's leaving some spots at the end. It's messy. But we are getting this finished, man. All right, so I'm going to... Nah, we'll keep talking. I mean, I don't... This is what happens on a big farm. You're going to have a long video of plowing. I'm sorry. But you have lots of videos to pick from, so... We are going to continue to plow. We've been going for about 20 minutes here. And the field's all over halfway done. It's not too bad for a field this size.
Half-life.
Half-life?
Yeah.
How come you spelled that?
It's called half.
Because it's half-life.
So that's half.
It's half-life, half-death.
That's what I said.
No, what okay. Radioactive materials throw off atoms for a certain period of time. And they throw them off at different rates. So, like, uranium throws it off at, like, it might take, like, 500,000 years for uranium to lose half of the amount of the atoms that it throws off. I don't know. I'm making that up. But what half-life is that's the amount of time it takes for it to lose half of its potency.
What about Doom? Doom is broken.
They tried to use it for dating purposes, but it's not a consistent system, so they can't do it properly. They still do it, but it's not. Like, they try to do carbon-14 dating to see how much carbon-14, whatever the bones are, have. But the problem is we don't know what the level is because the carbon-14 level is still changing on the planet, so we don't know. We can't. It's like trying to measure with a ruler that's changing size while you're measuring. It doesn't work. So, but they still do it for whatever reason, and some people swear it works, but it can't. So, anyway, There's many different things that have different half-lives. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think all atoms have a half-life. Well, yeah, the game is named after that. I don't know why. I mean, they just chose it because it was a catchy. It really doesn't have anything to do with the game aside from that you're messing with, I don't know, radioactive materials in the game, anomalous materials, opening a gate to another world. Such a great game. I don't know that I'm going to be able to beat it. I'm on, if you guys have been watching that series, I got to Interloper is the one that I'm just about to start, but I'm starting it with 12 health and almost no weapons. That Gorma's lair just ripped me to shreds. That weird spider thing with the belly. Ugh, nasty creature. I haven't finished. I think Interloper might be the last level that leads up to the final boss fight. What? Dune? Okay, Seth, can you please see if the farm sim will log on the laptop? Could you just do it, please?
No, I didn't. I tried it. I thought you were talking about this.
I hope you guys aren't playing that game because that's a really that's not a good game for kids to be playing. Yeah. It looked good. I mean, the graphics were good. It looked, but I don't know. I'm not real into like demonic stuff in video games. That's, yeah. Well, it's not only that, but it's demonic. I don't really like video games based on that kind of stuff. I don't. Everybody has their own preference, but for me, it's not. I don't really play it, and I don't want you guys playing it. John, don't do stuff like that.
No, you killed me.
I don't know. It seems like if you fill your mind with that stuff, it's like. What? So his is working, but yours isn't. Something's not right. Well, at least his works. That's bizarre. Huh. Goosey, you're gonna join me? What are you gonna do? Run around in the pickup? I think we still have a purple pickup for you. No, don't.
No.
I got yelled at because Roslamash is available in the States, though not readily. I mean, I guess in Europe it is. It's. Oh, she's going to rejoin us herself. It is not like a super popular brand, but it is available worldwide. Zedder is too. Zedder is. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to remember. It's either from the Czech Republic or from Poland. I think it's Czech Republic. Never mind. I don't know. The countries, they change their names enough that I can't keep up. I'm sure if we were the United Emirates of United American States, and it used to be United States, I too would be like, well, no, this is the name of our country, but I don't know. L'État uni. John, what are you doing, boy? Boy! Mater is cute. And he's a sweet little kid. I'm glad I I'm glad I kept that other plow because it allows you to get those edges nicely and kind of start the map properly. John, you were silly. My goodness, this is going to be like the whole episode. I'm sorry, guys. It's a huge task. Even with a helper helping out, it's just a ginormous task. But when we're done, we are done. That is the password, Violet. Believe it or not, you have it. Give me 5. Because you have the password. Violet joins the server. Hey, Goose. What are you doing, Pants? Pants, when I'm done doing this, will you help me move the tractors and clean them and stuff? You're a good girl. What are you going to do until then? You want to run around in your pickup truck? You'll have to find your purple pickup. You cut down a piece of wood? I thought you already did. Why don't you try to find the tree that you cut down already? Instead of cutting down another tree. Because that would be wasteful. Yes, John. Yes, 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 yes. You have to plug her tablet in. Goosey from New Jersey. Da-da-da, man. Slow going. And this is one of the wider plows. That Salford is the only one that's wider in game. I mean, the Yumpas are pretty big, but they're still not this wide. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do. Do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plowing. Oh, my phone is ringing. Hang on, let me see what Ryan wants. Let's see where. Here, Ryan on the phone. What's up, Ryan?
Okay, so you said get corn dogs and fries, right?
I think that's what the kids are like. Get like waffle fries or maybe tater tots or something.
Get waffle fries. Then. Also, is there, make sure it's nothing that we like 100% absolutely need one here.
Milk.
No, we need milk. And I'm trying to think of it.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Do you guys need night? Do you need nightimes, Goose?
No. Yes.
Double check, please.
Go check.
If we have them all checked, because I'm here, I don't want to have to go back out again.
I know.
Go check. I do.
Do you want to get something for us for like the next couple? I don't know. We'll have to talk to Kathleen about that, about like the next couple days. But I would.
You gonna go shopping soon?
Yeah, it's probably tomorrow. Well, on the 4th, I think.
It's been like so long.
It's been a month. It's every month. So yeah. Let me think about this, Ryan. Yeah, just get stuff for tonight, I guess, and then fun stuff if you want, whatever.
Alright, so you said toilet paper towels and milk for right now.
Yeah, toilet paper for sure.
Alright.
And then maybe could you guys check and see if you have nighttime diapers, please?
Go look. She said she already checked. And I don't
You do? Okay. All right. As long as you know. All right. See you later, Ryan.
Alright. If you need anything, text me or call me, okay?
Okay. Sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
You can just wear violets. Okay, then here, call Ryan and tell him. Here.
Dad, what are you doing? I want to play the mine one.
Okay. There. Hey, Violet, what are you doing? Look how little she is compared to the tractor. That looks like Goosey. It's funny that the character looks like you, Goosey, when you have your hair back. Like Violet's got that same kind of like dark brown hair. You have to look on the map. Ouch. Ooh. I love my guitar amp, by the way. I think I told you guys. Maybe not. I'll tell you that story. So about 8 years ago, and over the last 6 or 7 years, those of you who've been around my channel long enough remember last year when things were not going very well financially, which is probably one of the reasons why my wife left. Got tired of finances being bad, which happens, but whatever. Well, it is because I choose to be self-employed, but I make more money being self-employed than I ever did when I was employed. So, even when things aren't good, I'm still making more than I was working full-time. So anyway, the point is, things have not been... This year was the first year that we actually financially did really well. Which is stupid because that might... Anyway, long story short, I had to... About 7 or 8 years ago, I didn't have the money for the mortgage. And I was like... we were behind by like 2 or 3. We were going to go into foreclosure. And I'm like, I got to make a mortgage payment. So I sold... all my music stuff. It was really hard. I mean, I kept back a couple guitars. Yeah, I was pretty sad. I had to sell one of my acoustic guitars that I really loved. And that's probably my biggest regret. Though a friend of mine has it, and so she's enjoying it, and that's a good thing. But it was just a really Julia. It doesn't matter who. So anyway, it's not pertinent to the story, Seth, and I don't want to be giving off my friends' names on YouTube. I don't have their permission. Okay, well then text them. So anyway, long story short, I had to sell a guitar amp. Also, I had a Marshall. I really liked the Marshall, but I didn't love it. It didn't make the sound that I wanted. It sounded good though, but it wasn't quite what I wanted in a guitar amp. But I used it for that amp was in my repertoire for 15 years. I mean, I think I got it before I was married, so it might have even been longer than that, but it was in my repertoire for quite some time. I had to have that amp, and I loved it, and I sold it. So I didn't have any amplifier at home, which is a weird situation for a guitar player not to have an amp, especially a person that plays mostly electric like I do. And so I sold it, and I was sad, but whatever. I live without it, but I've been playing my electric a lot more, and it's hard because there's nothing to really. It's not the same as having it plugged into a guitar amp. For those of you that are players, you'll know what I'm talking about. You can use, like a pod or I tried for a while. Like I had a little stomp box that called an iRig, and it plugs into your iPad, and then you use like a $10 software, and it simulates an amp. And you plug it into a speaker, and it sounds good. I mean, they're not bad sounding, but it's just not the same as having a real guitar amp. So I went to Woodsy's to buy strings. I got my YouTube check in, and it was pretty dang big. Like, it was a big check. And then I also got $100 for my birthday from friends and family. And so I was like, I got into strings, and I was talking to the guy, and I'm like, yeah, I've been kind of thinking about getting an amplifier. It's been a rough year. I'd like to end it on a good note. A good note. No pun intended. And just buy something fun. I don't really ever buy, for the gaming stuff, yeah, I bought a new monitor this year. I bought a chair, so I was a little more comfortable. But other than that, I bought that steering wheel that I had to return because it broke. And that's been it. I haven't really bought anything else fun this year. It's all been either work-related or not bought anything because I'm just trying to save money and pay bills. So I thought, I'm going to be a little frivolous here and enjoy myself. So I went to the guitar store looking for the strings, and he had a bunch of different amps lined up. And lo and behold, there's this really cool-looking little Vox. And I have loved Vox since I was a teenager. When I was 19, I was recording with my band, and we had the opportunity to play at a studio that was in the Akron area, and the guy was the owner of this company called the House of La Rose. They were like a Budweiser distributor in Akron and Cleveland, and I guess all of Ohio. And so they have trucks and stuff, and they deliver beer. But anyway, he had this really cool studio, and in the studio he had a Vox AC30 amp, and I played it, and I fell in love. It's like the best sounding amp I've ever played through, and I really wanted one. But they're like $1,200, $1,400. They're expensive amplifiers, so I never got one. So anyway, I'm at the store, and the guy has this little Vox AC10, little 10-watt tube amp, and he's like, you know what? Because he had a bunch of different sizes of Voxes, and I'm like, well, I'm looking. I don't have a ton of money, but what do you got? That's good sounding. And he's like, check out that AC10. He's like, man, that thing is like. Everybody comes in here and they plug into like all the different amps to try them out. And they always end up going back to that one. He's like, it's a great sounding guitar amp. And so lo and behold, man, I played it for like 5 minutes, and I was like, this thing's incredible. It sounds exactly like that AC30, just smaller. Like it had the same size sound to it though, just a huge sound, like a stadium sound, man. It's just great sounding guitar amp. And so I picked it up, and it was. I think like after my birthday money, I think I paid like $300. Then it'd be about like $420, I think, altogether. So that was my fun purchase for the year, but I've really been enjoying it. I was playing it today. I said, ow. I don't know. This brought this up because I was getting all sweaty playing. I got a zit now on the back of my head, and I just picked it, and it really hurt. But it's from playing the guitar. I was like jamming down for Gosh, I probably played for almost 2 hours. Right, Seth? About 2 hours? Maybe an hour and a half. I think I started at 3 and I had to leave it. I left at 4:45. So, I put in some serious guitar time today. What? No, we already have 2 pickup trucks. You don't need to buy another pickup truck. Yeah, you can. That's it, though, Evelyn. One thing. And you may not be able to do it because I don't think I have my financial information on my iPad. Make music? I think it's F5, Violet. Or the number 5? Try number 5. Yeah, I don't think I have any info in there, Evelyn. I don't think you can do it. I'm sorry.
No, Evelyn, I know it. I know what you're talking about.
Seth, that game looks really cool, Soup. What's it called?
Airspace.
Airspace?
Fall of Gravity.
The Fall of Gravity. Goosey, are you liking the music? She's sitting in a black pickup truck listening to music. That thing looks like a Cadillac. It's all black and silver, and then with the brown leather inside. Looks like a hearse. Look at this. We're coming up on 38 minutes, and we're almost done. Man, that was a chore. Yeah, I wouldn't buy like stuff like that, Evelyn, because they go for... What, the gems?
Yeah, she bought like 20 gems.
Okay, that's fine. Well, let her enjoy them. It's... Yeah, I know. Just let her enjoy it, Seth. Don't get all bent out of shape. Violet, what are you doing? Are you coming over here? You're just goofing around. Is that the country station? You can turn down a hair, Violet, please.
Yeah, please.
I don't want to get a copyright violation here. I don't... You're probably right, Seth. I don't know. All right, flip that baby over. We're almost done. I'm going to clean that mess up the guy made. My goodness, this takes forever. You can see how much faster I got my part done. Like you see, I did probably a good 2/3 of the field. And he already had some done when he started, but it just... This does give you a couple extra meters. Violet, please, I asked you to turn that down. Could you please turn it down?
I did.
It's not down enough. You need to turn it down more. No, it's not bad. The music's not bad that comes with the game. I thought that it's kind of funny that they had all those different radio stations. And you can add more. Like there's, I don't know how you do it, but there's a way to add more radio stations. I don't ever listen to music when I'm playing this game. If I'm not playing it when I'm recording, I'm either like listening to Bible study or I'm watching TV with the kids, like they watch Star Trek or whatever, and I play along. So. What? Calamari Damasai? Katamari Damacy? Such a weird game. What's weird is it had like, it's like a viral game, so it's like people played it on YouTube and it got huge. Who played it? Because Game Grumps, are they the ones that did it? What, Seth? Oh, Peanut Butter Gamer does it too? Do you still love Peanut Butter Gamer, Seth? He doesn't post very many videos, does he? Doesn't seem like that guy posts a lot. Though...
I mean, the reason he doesn't post anything on his main channel is because he has community gameplay.
Oh, he has the gameplay. He has a separate gameplay channel than like a...
What about that?
Interesting. That's an interesting way to do it. To diversify.
And you see if you always be like slow off it.
Have multiple channels. We got, Kyle got me a game for Steam that we have to try out too called, I think it's called Pulsar. It's a multiplayer space game.
Like
No, I think you play on multiple computers. But it's like, supposedly it's like really hard. Like you have to... Oh, well, if it's a good game, I'll get it for you, Seth, alright? A you and me game. I'll get it for you. What are you crying about? What's the matter with you? Pull yourself together. I don't know, Goose. You don't jam on the keyboard, please. Ever-Evelyn, 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 Ever-Evelyn. Did you spend all your gems already, Evelyn?
She saves her. She's not gonna save.
Are you a good girl and save your gems? Did Goosey buy gems too? She just got them in game.
Yeah, in game sometimes she'll unlock gems or get them. Stuff that's kind of hard to get them. But sometimes Goosey, as soon as she gets them,
She just uses them all. She's like me. Like I get premium, I get gold or premium on World of Tanks. I just spend it all. I'm like, ooh, can I buy a tank? Can I buy another tank? I got Black Chicken and I a set of those new Swedish premium tanks on World of Tanks. That's like the STRV 4201/007 6503. And it's, you know, it's too slow. It's a cool idea. I thought it was going to be like an AMX, you know, like the same design, but it's longer. Like it has like the same turret style, but the tank is much longer. It is an autoloader though. I mean, it's a cool tank. It's not terrible, but the mobility is bad. I thought it would be a fast tank, and it's not fast. So it makes it harder. What's going on? What are you guys doing? On this computer? So where does Seth have to go? Seth is being pulled away. It's a secret. What was that? The Battle Block Theater. That's the name of the game. Battle Block Theater. That's such a weird game. Seth played that. It was weird. So anyway, I got some cool games for... one of the games that definitely... Well, not definitely. We'll have to see. But once I'm done with My Summer Car, I got another game called The Long Dark. And that looks really good. It looks kind of depressing, though. But it looks... It's another survival game. And it looks really interesting. To me, anyway. We'll see how it goes for the channel, but I think it'll do well. But I'm always looking, you know, the thing with the channel that I'm learning is that I really need to do up-and-coming games that are coming out because, you know, that's where I grow the most as a channel. When I pull out these games that are 10, 15 years old, like Skyrim, 10 years old, 8 years old, they just don't pull the viewers in like they used to. So unless you're a huge gamer, like if Toby was to pick up Skyrim or, you know, like, yeah, like Peanut Butter Gamer, okay, those guys are going to do really well with that series because they already have millions of people watching. But for me, it's like I'm going to pull in a measly 100 people to watch an episode of Spin Tires. It's like it's not worth my effort to put the videos together unless it's a game that I'm already playing. Like Skyrim, I like that game, and I could record myself playing it, but I don't play it that often, so I just don't. We tried. What was the other one we tried? We tried. Doing multiplayer, and it was fun. It actually worked pretty well. Borderlands, and we may continue that series. But, you know, everybody's always busy, so it's hard to get Mark and Ryan and Tyler all together at once to play it. So, especially now Tyler's going to military school. He's going to he's trying to get into the airborne. So, eventually, he actually wants to be a ranger. So. I think you have to go airborne first, and then you try out for the Rangers. Rangers lead the way. But he just finished boot camp, and he's in his training now. He'll be going to jump school here soon. Really cool stuff. Scary and cool. Like, man, he's definitely gonna get deployed at somewhere in the world. There's a lot of conflict going on right now, so his chances of going out are. Clean up what this guy's doing, and we will be done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for sitting with me through this the long plow episode where we finish up this field and got ourselves ready. I think we have another field over there that looks like, from the color of the soil, that field over there is also plowed. Oh yeah, you like that stuff that you're looking at, Pulsar? It looks really good, actually. The graphics are kind of cartoonish, but in a good way. Yeah, it can play by itself too, but Kyle said you really got to have multiplayer to do it right. So we're going to clean this guy up. I think we may end up keeping this Fendt. I was going to sell it and buy, like trade it in for another tractor, but I think I did, if I remember right, I think I did the repair on it, and so I think it's pretty cheap to keep it maintained every day. So I think I will keep this for myself. And the other guy finished up. That's good. So we're going to put these tractors away. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of my channel. I really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. I always try to answer people's comments. If I don't, or if you comment like a year after I put a video up, I may not get to it because sometimes it goes way to the bottom of the list. The way that YouTube does it, I don't see all the comments that are coming in. I see most of them, but not all of them. So I try to get to everybody, so don't feel bad if I don't talk to you. I love you. I'm talking to you now, but I can't. I try to get all the comments I can, and but I can't always get everybody. Let's see here. And also, if you're looking for me on Steam, I know a lot of times I'm not on there either because I'm busy a lot, guys, and so. Exactly, Seth. It's not that I'm trying to be mean or anything. It's because I'm busy. Either I'm busy recording with my kids or doing something, else, like editing videos, putting them together for YouTube, that kind of stuff. What's that? Oh yeah. Is that Ty the Tiger? Is that what that is? Sweet. So this is getting put away. Have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Like I said before, see you on the channel. Bye.